Okay, welcome po sa second part ng ating market report today, May 18, 2022. And I'd like to share with you first and foremost this one. From Philstar, Megaworld clarifies that it paid all its taxes after BIR fiasco. Megaworld said Wednesday that it had no tax dues after the BIR threatened to shut down the company. In a statement, the property giant owned by billionaire Andrew Tan said the company has been regularly audited and that previous deficiencies have been paid for and by the firm and cleared by the BIR. Records with the BIR will confirm that Megaworld has no outstanding or unpaid past tax liabilities needing any enforcement action, Megaworld said. Okay, let me put that up first. Yan. On Tuesday, BIR announced that it would issue a closure order against Megaworld on Wednesday morning. The Bureau did not disclose Megaworld's supposed tax offense and how much it owed the government, although it scheduled a press conference at one of the company's malls in Taguig City, ito po yung Denny's, to answer questions from reporters. The news triggered a brutal sell-off of the stock, which plummeted over 9% on Tuesday before erasing those losses to close up at $294. But hours after the announcement, the tax agency postponed the press conference until further notice after representatives from Megaworld trooped to one of BIR's offices to seek clarification on the shutdown order. Megaworld later said the matter had been resolved. There was an initial disagreement with BIR Regional Office 8B after we raised some issues with regard to their justification on conducting tax audit of some of our properties, but the matter has been clarified and resolved yesterday, the company explained. For pending tax audits, the company continues to maintain its stance of full cooperation with the tax authorities in accordance with their mandates to collect badly needed revenues for the government, it added. As of 11:16 a.m. on Wednesday, shares in Megaworld were trading down 2.14%. So yan po yung latest sa Megaworld. Yan po ang pinakauna nating i-review. But in the meantime, tignan po natin, ito po yung index na nagkaroon ng continued climb, 2.02% up, 132.94 points to end at 6727.60. So yan po ang ating index, but it's still on the bearish side since our RSI is still below the midpoint. So kung mag-crossover po yan at yung ating mga candlestick ay above at least on the short term moving average, ay pwede nating sabihin na on the short or medium term ay nagbago na po yung trend. So tignan po natin ngayon si MEG. MEG ay, naku, pumantay lang po siya. Flat. It ended flat at 280, although it opened at 271, So, wala pong gain, wala pong loss, but yesterday there was volume and yung wick po niya ay bumaba ng 247, yan po yung pinaka-lowest niya, but nagkaroon po siya ng recovery na nag-end po siya 280 or a 2.94% recovery. But today ay wala pong neither gain nor loss, flat. RSI is bearish at 42.64. In the meantime, yung ating siguro gawa natin to ng parallel channel. Ang pinaka-support po ay nasa 265. Ang pinaka-resistance po niya ay nasa 285. So, support and resistance po, hindi po siya exact points, but these are areas. So, tingnan natin nangyari kahapon dito. 15-minute chart or lagay natin sa 30-minute chart. So, ito po yung yesterday. Ito kasi yung start of day, 9:30. Pero nung dumating yung balita, dito nag-start after lunch, 11:30, dito sa 2 o'clock. From an opening of 272, it went down to 247 or I would say 0.73% drop, ano? Pero nag-recover po siya the following 30 minutes to end at plus 3.32. Yan po, si Mega World. Okay, after Meg, tignan naman natin si MREIT. Sister company po ito. I think it would, bearish po siya. Bearish po si MREIT. Okay, so it continues to move downwards and it had a doji today and it lost 12 centavos. Pero kumikita po ito, no? So kalalabas lang po. Actually, the long-term indicator just came out no February 28. And kung gagawa po tayo ng parallel channel, ito po, no? Ang pinaka-support is at 1644 while the resistance at 1782. Bearish po since our indicators are above the candlestick and RSI is almost oversold at 34.92. Yan po. Pababa po si MREIT. Okay. Maganda naman po yung earnings niya. In fact, nagbigay na po ito ng dividendo no March 31. Ano? Okay. After MREIT, PureGold. PureGold, okay, nagkaroon siya ng recovery. And there is above average volume. And right now, the price is higher than the moving average, meaning that on the short term, there appears to be a change in trend on the short term. RSI is at the midpoint at 50, but since there is volume here, I expect the stock to have a higher price in the coming days. And that happens most of the time if there's an engulfing green candlestick with volume. Yan po. Especially now that RSI has reached 50. From 40, naging 50. So, in the meantime, yung support, nandito po sa 32.18. The next resistance level is here at 35.24. The higher resistance at 37.55. Di po siya exact points, ha? Areas po ang support and resistance. After PureGold, KEEPR naman ay naku, talagang hindi ko makita kung ano ito. Sige, tignan natin yung 15-minute chart. Okay, lagay natin sa 30 minutes. Looks like it had recovered based on a 30-minute chart. And RSI is bullish at 57, ano? But I normally do a 1-day chart, not a 30-minute chart. Since hindi natin makita at napakababa, ay based on a 30-minute chart, it looks like it's recovering. So, looks like this is a bullish stock with RSI at 57 and our indicators are under the candlestick. But I would normally do a 1-day chart. But 1-day chart, you can make out things. So, dun tayo sa 30-minute chart. The next best thing that we have, ano? So, yan po, no? Support and resistance, wag muna natin ilagay yan. But what I can say is that on the short to medium term, the stock is moving up as the indicators are now under the candlestick. Then, GTCAP. GTCAP naman, balik natin sa 1-day. Yan, naka-recover po si GTCAP. The third successive green candlestick. So, it's more of a change in trend already with RSI at 54. Okay, parallel channel tayo dito. Kung parallel channel po ang gagawin natin, yan, short parallel channel lang to, no? So, ang pinaka-support po ay nandito sa 470. Wait, ayusin lang natin. 480 yung pinaka-support po niya, while the resistance is at 529.66. Now, 3 successive green candlesticks po ito with good fundamentals, no? Tingnan natin yung fundamentals dito based dito kay BDO SEC, GTCAP. Ang pressure niya ngayon is 523. But if we will take a look, 700 po yung kanyang pressure, which means that it's about a 40% upside. Yan po, ang GTCAP. Next, we have Glow. Si Glow naman ay, again, may recovery po. No? It follows most of the stocks in the index with, on the short-term recovery, kasi yung ating short-term indicator, EMA20, is already under. Pero yung blue and the black, which is our mid and long term, are still above. Ano? So I would say on the short term, there is an upward trend on the short term. RSI, though, is bullish at 53. In the meantime, yung ating support, nandito po sa area to. 2263 ang ating support for Globe, while the resistance nasa EMA50 po. Kunin natin yung EMA50 at 2485 ang pinaka-resistance po niya. Finally, we have Ali. Mukhang nagre-recover tong Ali. Oops. Mukhang nagkaroon siya ng red candlestick. Today, it's still bearish with RSI at 32 or almost oversold. Nung May 13, oversold po siya, no? At 19. And then, the following day, it's still oversold at 26. But it's already above the oversold level at 32. But still, the stock is bearish. So, tingnan natin yung SNR ni Ali based on Instagrams. Okay, so nasa 2750 po, no? Yung pinaka nearest support, while the nearest resistance nilagay po niya sa 20 or almost 30 yung nearest resistance po niya, and the higher resistance is at 3560. Okay, yan po ang ating report sa stock market ika-18 ng Mayo 2022. Ito po si Benji Chodoro nagpapaalala, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagtangkilik. Hanggang sa muli, stay safe, God bless, and bye for now.